Hello everyone, in this video I will show you some best Apple Arcade games, but first we start this video, please subscribe to your channel Games Down for more gaming videos. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game we have is Guildlings. Guildlings isn't exactly what you'd expect from a game helmed by the creator of Threes. Instead of an engrossing puzzle game, it's an inventive RPG that combines elements of YA drama with a fantastical world full of magic. There's even a supernatural smartphone. Guildlings is lightweight and approachable in a way RPGs typically aren't, and, most importantly, it's incredibly funny and charming. Next up we have Pilgrims. Czech studio Amanita Design is well known for its quirky adventure games and hand-drawn aesthetics, thanks to games like Machinarium and the Samuros series. Pilgrims on Apple Arcade is very much in keeping with this history, though it changes things up with some intriguing gameplay twists. It's still a point-and-click style adventure where you use seemingly random objects to solve puzzles, but this time, the items, as well as all of the characters, are represented by playing cards. It seems strange at first, but it streamlines the experience and makes it a perfect fit for your phone. Next up we have Assemble with Care. It might only last around 2 hours, but Assemble with Care from the same studio behind the Monument Valley series is a remarkable example of seamlessly mixing gameplay with storytelling. It stars a young repairwoman who settles into a new town and learns about its inhabitants by fixing their prized possessions. There's a lot of exposition and dialogue, but each chapter is punctuated by a puzzle where you have to actually fix something, using your fingers to take apart cameras and Game Boys in a wonderfully tactile way. Next up we have Card of Darkness. There are plenty of card games already, but Card of Darkness does something completely different. This isn't yet another take on Magic: The Gathering. Instead, players make their way through a grid of cards as if they were traversing a dungeon, with cards representing everything from magical spells to diabolical monsters. It's confusing at first, but eventually, you won't be able to stop playing. Next up we have Grindstone. Grindstone just might be the most gruesome match 3 puzzle game you'll ever play. Developed by the same team behind Sword and Sorcery and Critter Crunch, Grindstone seems familiar at first, tasking players with matching colorful gems. The twist is that the gems are monsters, and you're linking them up so that a burly adventurer can slice his way through them. It's extremely satisfying, racking up huge combos, and the game steadily introduces new enemy types and gear to keep things interesting. Next up we have Sayonara Wild Hearts. Sayonara Wild Hearts are a lot of things. It's a classic arcade game, as you race through dangerous levels collecting coins along the way. It's a rhythm game, as you attack and dodge in time to the music. And it's an interactive album, with a structure that has you playing through individual songs as you explore a story of love and loss. Each of those elements would be cool on their own, but fuse them together and you have one of the best games of the year. Next up we have Skate City. It's been a long time since we've had a proper Tony Hawk or skate game, but Skate City fills that niche nicely. It's purposefully simplified, relegating all of your moves to basic swipes of the touchscreen, but the controls work surprisingly well. Couple that with a presentation that has the right blend of gritty and sun-drenched, and you have the most authentic skateboarding experience available on a smartphone. Finally, the last game of this video is Bleak Sword. With their demanding difficulty and precise controls, Dark Souls-style games seem like a bad fit for mobile. But Bleak Sword tweaks the formula just enough to make it fit on your phone. The brutal combat and dark fantasy setting remain, but the game adds a streamlined control scheme and bite-sized levels that are perfect for killing werewolves on the go. So that's it guys, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to your channel Games Down and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.